これからリスニングテストを始めます。この試験では、聞き取る英語が2回流れる問題と1回流れる問題があります。第1問と第2問は2回、第3問から第6問は1回です。なお、選択肢は音声ではなく、すべて問題冊子に印刷されています。では、始めます。4ページを開いてください。第1問。第1問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第1問 A。第1問 A は問い1から問い4までの4問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っているものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。
Question number 1.
I don't want to clean the bathroom, even if my mother asks me to.
Listen again.
I don't want to clean the bathroom, even if my mother asks me to.
Question number 2.
My soccer game has been canceled, so I can go on the camping trip with you.
Listen again.
My soccer game has been canceled, so I can go on the camping trip with you.
Question number 3.
For breakfast, I usually eat toast with butter, but I was out of bread this morning.
Listen again.
For breakfast, I usually eat toast with butter, but I was out of bread this morning.
Question number 4.
Although I can get the news on my smartphone, I still read the newspaper every day.
Listen again.
Although I can get the news on my smartphone, I still read the newspaper every day.
これで第1問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第1問 B。第1問 B は問い5から問い7までの3問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っている絵を4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 5.
Tom's mother called to see where he was just as she got home from the store.
Listen again.
Tom's mother called to see where he was just as she got home from the store.
Question number 6.
A dog jumped into a swimming pool with some people enjoying themselves.
Listen again.
A dog jumped into a swimming pool with some people enjoying themselves.
Question number 7.
Taking a break on his way up the mountain, he sat on a rock and drank some water.
Listen again.
Taking a break on his way up the mountain, he sat on a rock and drank some water.
「これで第1問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第2問。第2問は問い8から問い11までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話とそれについての問いを聞き、その答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢 1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 8.
Let's put the potted plant near the entrance.
No, it would be better by the opposite wall.
You mean near the window?
Right. There's more light there than by the cash registers.
Question. Where does the woman want to put the potted plant? Listen again.
Let's put the potted plant near the entrance.
No, it would be better by the opposite wall.
You mean near the window?
Right. There's more light there than by the cash registers.
Question. Where does the woman want to put the potted plant? Question number 9.
Is it going to rain next week?
Not even once, I heard.
Is it going to get warmer towards the weekend?
Yes. It'll be cold at the beginning of the week, though.
Question. Which is the correct weather forecast? Listen again.
Is it going to rain next week?
Not even once, I heard.
Is it going to get warmer towards the weekend?
Yes. It'll be cold at the beginning of the week, though.
Question. Which is the correct weather forecast? Question number 10.
What a nice Christmas tree.
You mean the one with the star on top?
No, the one with the pretty ribbon.
Oh, with all the presents around it.
Question. Which Christmas tree are the speakers talking about? Listen again.
What a nice Christmas tree.
You mean the one with the star on top?
No, the one with the pretty ribbon.
Oh, with all the presents around it.
Question. Which Christmas tree are the speakers talking about? Question number 11.
Would you like to go hiking in the mountains?
I'm not in the mood for exercise.
Then how about going to the movies?
Actually, I'd prefer to get some fresh air.
Question. Which is the best activity for the speakers to do? Listen again.
Would you like to go hiking in the mountains?
I'm not in the mood for exercise.
Then how about going to the movies?
Actually, I'd prefer to get some fresh air.
Question. Which is the best activity for the speakers to do?
これで第2問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第3問以降では聞き取る英語は1回流れます。第3問。第3問は問い12から問い17までの6問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 12.
Did we run out of shampoo?
No, but we're short on soap.
Okay. By the way, your sister really liked our toothpaste when she stayed here.
Did she?
Yeah. I'm buying us new toothbrushes later, so should I get some toothpaste for her?
Nah, she can get her own.
Question number 13.
I hear you're going to quit rugby.
Yeah, I'm tired of running around the field so much.
Oh, really? I was hoping you would join the soccer club.
Sorry, not this year. I'm thinking of playing volleyball.
I hope you'll change your mind.
I think I'll stick with my plan.
Question number 14.
What an excellent presentation, Matt.
Thanks, Vicky. I was so nervous. I practiced all weekend in front of the mirror.
Is there anything you wish you had done better?
Well, if there had been more time, I would have made my graphs in color.
They looked fine to me.
Question number 15.
That was much easier than I'd expected.
Are you serious? You ran much too fast.
The crowd's energy motivated me.
The cheering of all the people along the course helped me finish as well. I wish there had been more bottled water provided for runners, though.
Next time, you can carry your own.
Question number 16.
Hi, Luke. Your new dog looks so smart.
Thanks, Missy. I adopted her from a shelter, so I was worried she might be a little wild.
She seems to get along with your cat just fine.
Yeah, she has a good nature, and I like her short tail.
It's cute.
Question number 17.
I set up the social media account for you. The next step is to choose a profile picture and upload it.
Okay, do I need to choose a password?
No, I set one for you when I installed the app on your phone. Now you just need to add some friends.
This is so exciting.
これで第3問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問。第4問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第4問 A。第4問 A は問い18から問い25の8問です。話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢から選びなさい。問い18から問い21の問題文を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 18 to 21.
My older brother has been studying hard for his entrance exams, so I decided to make him a sandwich for lunch on Saturday. When it was ready, I called my brother's name, but he didn't answer. I thought he might be studying too hard to hear me, so I went into his room. But he wasn't there, so I took out my smartphone to text him. Just as I sent him a message, I heard the front door to the house open. It was my brother. He was just back from the convenience store where he had bought us sandwiches for lunch.
「次の問題に進みます。問い22から問い25の問題文と表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 22 to 25.
We offer discounts on our fun workshops according to the size of each group. Can you help me fill in the fee column for this week's reservations? Groups with up to 5 people pay $15 per person. 6 to 10 people brings that down to $12 per person. Any group bigger than that pays just $10 per person.
これで第4問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問 B。第4問 B は問い26の1問です。話を聞き、示された条件に最も合うものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つ選びなさい。状況と条件を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Question number 26. 1.
Black and white has a parking lot with room for cars and bicycles. It's also on the first floor, so no one will have trouble getting in. You can eat and drink whatever you like as long as you clean up afterward.
2.
Red Studio is just a few blocks from a bus stop and right above a bank. The stairs are located just next to the entrance. You're welcome to use our kitchen and make whatever you want.
3.
The pit is on the first floor of an art school with easy access for anyone. There's even a pathway that connects to the train station. In public art facilities, food is, of course, prohibited. But here you can eat and drink whatever you like.
4.
Zenith Gallery is located in the basement below a church, right across from a train station. To prevent bugs and animals from getting into the church, there's a strict no-food policy. Drinks are fine, however.
これで第4問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第5問。第5問は問い27から問い33の7問です。最初に講義を聞き、問い27から問い32に答えなさい。次に続きを聞き、問い33に答えなさい。状況、ワークシート、問いおよび図表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 27 to 32.
The price of a cup of black coffee varies widely throughout the world. In Copenhagen, for example, it is $6.24. Compare that with Lagos, the largest city in Nigeria, where it's just 62 cents. In Tokyo, it's $3.47, closer to the global average. Just like prices, coffee culture also varies from place to place. Let's examine Japan. The first coffee in Japan was made at room temperature. This cold brew coffee, introduced by the Dutch, takes hours to make. Much like specialty coffees, which are of high quality and often use rare beans, cold brew coffee is common around the world and relatively expensive. In the late 1800s, Brazil and Japan signed a treaty of friendship, commerce, and navigation, which increased trade between the countries. Within a few decades, around 35,000 Japanese had moved to Brazil to work on coffee farms. Their work strengthened the role of coffee in Japan and its relationship with Brazilian coffee. Although the first coffee shop was established in Japan in 1888, it shut down within 5 years. However, others quickly sprang up, and by the 1970s, coffee shops were common in any town. Around this time, coffee shops also launched a breakfast special known as morning service. Unique to Japan, this service provides toast and eggs along with coffee for a reasonable price. Also, in the 1970s, drink vending machines took off, helping canned coffee to become popular. Almost exclusive to Japan, these convenient drinks are cheap and can be found anywhere. As we have seen, Japan seems to have developed its own unique coffee culture over time.
第5問の音声がさらに流れます。
Question number 33.
Let's take a look at the graph of top coffee exporters to Japan. The number one exporter exports nearly twice as much coffee to Japan as the number two exporter. But both countries have increased their exports over time. So what can we learn from all this?
これで第5問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問。第6問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第6問 A。第6問 A は問い34と問い35の2問です。2人の対話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 34 and 35.
Are you watching that reality TV garbage again, Monica?
It's entertaining, Akira. What's the problem?
For starters, it's a lie. Scripts are usually written, and many of the scenes are directed.
Maybe, but the cast is made up of ordinary people rather than professional actors. I think their emotions are genuine. You can learn a lot about the human mind.
If you're looking for reality, why not watch documentaries? They will really get your brain working.
But reality TV features people and situations just like ours. They help me make sense of my own relationships.
Plenty of books could offer you the same sort of perspective. Read some Russian classics and you'll get great insight into the human mind.
Those are a little too heavy for me.
.これで第6問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問 B。第6問 B は問い36と問い37の2問です。会話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから一つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 36 and 37.
Thank you for your presentation, Peter. You spoke about how the nature of advertising is changing.
That's correct, Naoko. People are consuming more and more digital media on the internet, so advertising dollars are starting to shift away from TV and radio. Children's advertising is no exception.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the case.
Can I ask you something, Peter?
Sure. What is it, Jeremy?
I've heard that some companies produce entire cartoon series and other children's media just to sell things like toys and video games. Is that true?
Yes, and it's awful because children are so easily influenced by such advertising. For example, despite a global obesity problem, advertisers continue to pour millions of dollars into promoting things like candy and fast food.
That's immoral. What can we do about it?
In my opinion, we should convince our government to ban all advertising to children.
No, that's going a little too far.
A little too far? What's your idea, Michelle?
I think we need to consider the positive aspects of advertising in kids' programs as well.
Can you explain what those positive aspects are?
By sitting through a few minutes of commercials for kids, they are able to enjoy award-winning drama series and even educational programs.
That's true, but we can make an informed decision about what we watch because we are old enough to understand the relationship between consumers and advertising. Children cannot.
I couldn't agree with you more, Peter.
これで問題を聞く部分は終わりです。回答をやめてください。これからリスニングテストを始めます。この試験では聞き取る英語が2回流れる問題と1回流れる問題があります。第1問と第2問は2回、第3問から第6問は1回です。なお、選択肢は音声ではなく、すべて問題冊子に印刷されています。では始めます。4ページを開いてください。第1問。第1問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第1問 A。第1問 A は問い1から問い4までの4問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っているものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。
Question number 1. I usually take the bus to work, but today my wife drove me there.
Listen again.
I usually take the bus to work, but today my wife drove me there.
Question number 2.
Where's the present we bought for Mom? I left it right here.
Listen again.
Where's the present we bought for Mom? I left it right here.
Question number 3.
Megan once wanted to work at her father's clinic, but she found work at the zoo instead.
Listen again.
Megan once wanted to work at her father's clinic, but she found work at the zoo instead.
Question number 4.
The weather reporter predicted the wrong weather. I'm glad I brought my umbrella.
Listen again.
The weather reporter predicted the wrong weather. I'm glad I brought my umbrella.
これで第1問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第1問 B。第1問 B は問い5から問い7までの3問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っている絵を4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 5.
The girl is just as tall as her brother and mother.
Listen again.
The girl is just as tall as her brother and mother.
Question number 6.
The boy is having his picture taken by the girl.
Listen again.
The boy is having his picture taken by the girl.
Question number 7.
The boy's sister couldn't ride the bicycle without anybody's help.
Listen again.
The boy's sister couldn't ride the bicycle without anybody's help.
これで第1問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第2問。第2問は問い8から問い11までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話とそれについての問いを聞き、その答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 8. Natalie, shall I get your coat for you?
Yes, thank you. It's the one with a belt.
Are there buttons going down the front?
No, but it has big pockets.
Question. Which coat is Natalie's? Listen again. Natalie, shall I get your coat for you?
Yes, thank you. It's the one with a belt.
Are there buttons going down the front?
No, but it has big pockets.
Question. Which coat is Natalie's? Question number 9.
How about this one?
I don't think it needs to fly.
Well, that one looks like it's good at sports.
I like the one with the long tail, though. Question. Which mascot will the man most likely vote for? Listen again.
How about this one?
I don't think it needs to fly.
Well, that one looks like it's good at sports.
I like the one with the long tail, though. Question. Which mascot will the man most likely vote for? Question number 10. We're not allowed to take photos.
We can't take these either.
That's right. They don't want people to stop to draw.
At least we can have these if we get thirsty.
Question. Which are the students allowed to take? Listen again. We're not allowed to take photos.
We can't take these either.
That's right. They don't want people to stop to draw.
At least we can have these if we get thirsty.
Question. Which are the students allowed to take? Question number 11. Where can I find the ice machine?
Exit your room and turn right.
Should I go past the elevator?
No, it's right before the elevator, across from the laundry room.
Question. Where is the ice machine? Listen again. Where can I find the ice machine?
Exit your room and turn right.
Should I go past the elevator?
No, it's right before the elevator, across from the laundry room.
Question. Where is the ice machine?
これで第2問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第3問以降では聞き取る英語は1回流れます。第3問は問い12から問い17までの6問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 12.
Carl, what do you think of my new presentation slides?
The changes you made to the text in the introduction are great, Wendy.
And the brighter colors?
They're nice, but I'm concerned about the chart.
Is it too hard to see?
No, I think the presentation is better without it.
Question number 13.
I'm so excited to ride the new roller coaster.
Me too. Let's do that first thing in the afternoon. We can visit the water park in the morning.
Okay, would you like to see one of the shows in the afternoon, too?
I'm not sure. Let's talk about it during lunch.
Question number 14.
Customer service. How may I help you?
Well, a jacket arrived today, but I ordered a pair of pants.
Oh, no. We must have sent out the wrong package.
What should I do with the jacket? Should I send it back?
No, keep it, and we'll send you your pants immediately.
Question number 15.
That math homework was impossible. Did you finish it?
Yes, but
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
when I got to school, I realized that it was still on my desk at home.
Oh, no. What did your teacher say?
He said he'd have to take some points off. I'm so upset.
Question number 16.
Your shirt and pants are a mess. What happened?
It's been raining a lot recently, so I wanted to take the dog out and enjoy today's sunshine.
Did he run through a puddle or something?
No, I slipped in some mud in the park.
Oh, that's too bad.
Question number 17.
When you come to Canada, why don't we go hiking in the mountains? There are great hiking trails.
It sounds nice, but your father hurt his leg, you know.
I totally forgot. Then let's just relax at a hotel with a nice lake view.
That would be great.
これで第3問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問。第4問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第4問 A。第4問 A は問い18から問い25の8問です。話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢から選びなさい。問い18から問い21の問題文と図を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 18 to 21. 100 university students were asked this question. What would you like to do on vacation? They were asked to select only one item from 5 choices. Go camping, stay at home, relax on the beach, visit a historic city, and other. Almost half of the students in the survey chose relax on the beach. 13% chose visit a historic city, while twice as many students chose stay at home. The item with the fewest votes was go camping. I wonder what other people would like to do.
「次の問題に進みます。問い22から問い25の問題文と表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 22 to 25.
Because all of our games are used, they're marked down from their original prices. The discounts we offer depend on the year the games were released. Games from the 90s are 40% off. From 2000 to 2010, there's a 30% discount. Games released after that are reduced by 20%. The only exceptions are the titles marked with a star. They are extremely rare, so they don't get discounted.
これで第4問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問 B。第4問 B は問い26の1問です。話を聞き、示された条件に最も合うものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つ選びなさい。状況と条件を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Question number 26. 1.
Chengdu Garden is my favorite place to take visitors. They have a fish pond that goes under all of the tables, inside and outside. There are plenty of vegetarian dishes to choose from. You can usually hear traditional music over the speakers.
2. Fish and Chipper is great. Aside from their amazing fish, they also have a live comedy performance every weekend. And it's usually so funny. But it's a shame they had to close down their outdoor section because of the construction next door. 3.
You can't go wrong with Le Meilleur Sage. The chef prepares something new and delicious each day. There's even a live performance by a lovely string quartet to relax you. Don't sit outside, though, because it's too close to a noisy highway.
4.
You'll love Pietro's Pasta Palace. They finally finished remodeling their deck, so you won't be stuck eating inside when it's a nice day. You can even hear their band playing jazz from there. My favorite dish is their vegetarian pasta.
これで第4問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第5問。第5問は問い27から問い33の7問です。最初に講義を聞き、問い27から問い32に答えなさい。次に続きを聞き、問い33に答えなさい。状況、ワークシート、問いおよび図表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 27 to 32.
A new mobile payment system that makes use of QR codes is transforming retail in Singapore. Launched in 2017, it provides an alternative to mobile payment systems that have existed in the country since 2014. Surprisingly, despite the additional payment option available to consumers, credit and debit card sales increased after the system was introduced. Smaller merchants saw a bigger increase than bigger merchants, and the biggest benefit was seen by non-chain restaurants. Researchers suggest that the simple-to-use QR payment system helps drive customers to explore new shopping locations and causes an increase in consumer spending. Researchers also examined the impact of the new system on ATM transactions. While the number of mobile wallet transactions went up sharply during the year 2017, the number of ATM transactions remained about the same. Similarly, the amount of money used in the mobile transactions rose slightly, and the amount used in ATM transactions did not change significantly. Researchers say this means that the increase in mobile wallet transactions is not just because people are using less cash. It should be noted, however, that mobile payments still represent only a small fraction of consumer sales and that cash is still more popular than mobile wallets. Singapore is leading Southeast Asia in mobile wallet adoption, and many consumers there benefit not only from the convenience, but also from the points and personalized rewards programs. But as some shops go cashless, some people get left out. In Singapore, around 40% of the population lacks a credit card, and around 2% of the population lacks a bank account altogether. Without a bank account, people cannot make use of mobile wallets.
第5問の音声がさらに流れます。
Question number 33.
Here's a graph based on an annual survey of information and communication usage in Singapore. The 2019 survey found that the older people are, the less often they pay online. So what can we learn from all of this?
これで第5問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問。第6問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第6問 A。第6問 A は問い34と問い35の2問です。2人の対話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 34 and 35.
You look down, Taro. What's going on?
Hi, Sarah. I'm worried about my grades. I've been spending too much time with the art club and not enough time studying.
I'm not surprised. Ever since you became club president, I've barely seen you outside of class.
Yeah, I've been really busy preparing for our upcoming exhibition.
So what will you do?
Maybe I should quit.
But aren't you planning to study art in college?
Yes, but first I actually need to get into college.
That's true. But you shouldn't give up your passion. Besides, you always look so calm and happy when you're drawing.
Art really does wonders for my mental health.
Okay, well, it sounds like you need help. Why don't you ask some other members of the club to take on some of your tasks?
This might sound bad, but I don't trust them to do things exactly right.
I understand how you feel, but you're going to need to make some sort of sacrifice.
It sounds like I can't have everything, huh?
Maybe not, but you can still be happy.
これで第6問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問 B。第6問 B は問い36と問い37の2問です。会話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから一つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 36 and 37. Hey, Mizuki, did you see Carol's meme?
You mean the image she posted online, Ryan? I wish I hadn't.
I thought it was offensive myself.
Are you kidding, Douglas? I shared it with all my friends.
We must have a different sense of humor, Carol. To be honest, I think the world would be better off without memes.
Hold on, Douglas. Internet memes play an important role.
What's that, Ryan?
They provide people with information about the news.
But a meme is just an image with some text. How much news can people really learn from them?
Maybe not much, but they can still help people cope with the stress and anxiety of negative events.
That's right, Carol. Especially young people.
Discussing newspaper articles with friends can also do that. You know, not enough young people read newspapers these days.
Mizuki might have a point. Now I'm not sure what to think.
Well, I may give up social media altogether if it means I can live without seeing memes.
Yeah, I totally agree with Mizuki.
Then I guess I won't share my posts with you anymore.
これで問題を聞く部分は終わりです。回答をやめてください。これからリスニングテストを始めます。この試験では聞き取る英語が2回流れる問題と1回流れる問題があります。第1問と第2問は2回、第3問から第6問は1回です。なお、選択肢は音声ではなく、すべて問題冊子に印刷されています。では始めます。4ページを開いてください。第1問。第1問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第1問 A。第1問 A は問い1から問い4までの4問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っているものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。
Question number 1.
You spilled the coffee on the floor, so take care of it, David.
Listen again.
You spilled the coffee on the floor, so take care of it, David.
Question number 2.
I'm too hot in this jacket. The weather report said it would be cooler.
Listen again.
I'm too hot in this jacket. The weather report said it would be cooler.
Question number 3.
Sally put on her headphones at the library to focus on her studies.
Listen again.
Sally put on her headphones at the library to focus on her studies.
Question number 4.
I played with Sarah at the park before and after lunch. We only came home to eat.
Listen again.
I played with Sarah at the park before and after lunch. We only came home to eat.
これで第1問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第1問 B。第1問 B は問い5から問い7までの3問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っている絵を4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 5.
Almost all the people have finished their food.
Listen again.
Almost all the people have finished their food.
Question number 6.
The friends changed their plans to visit the zoo and the aquarium. Now they're visiting a place without animals.
Listen again.
The friends changed their plans to visit the zoo and the aquarium. Now they're visiting a place without animals.
Question number 7.
The boy got a medal, but he was said he wasn't the best.
Listen again.
The boy got a medal, but he was said he wasn't the best.
これで第1問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第2問。第2問は問い8から問い11までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話とそれについての問いを聞き、その答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 8.
That looks like my rabbit.
Your rabbit's ears stand up, Martin?
No, he has ears that hang down and touch his cheeks.
Oh, you mean that one lying on his stomach.
Question. Which rabbit looks like Martin's?
Listen again.
That looks like my rabbit.
Your rabbit's ears stand up, Martin?
No, he has ears that hang down and touch his cheeks.
Oh, you mean that one lying on his stomach.
Question. Which rabbit looks like Martin's?
Question number 9.
How about this one with 2 wheels?
4 wheels are better, but I want something I can carry easily.
This one here also has a shoulder strap.
That's what I need.
Question. Which suitcase will the man buy?
Listen again.
How about this one with 2 wheels?
4 wheels are better, but I want something I can carry easily.
This one here also has a shoulder strap.
That's what I need.
Question. Which suitcase will the man buy?
Question number 10.
Will you take a water bottle with you?
No, there will be plenty of water provided.
Well, take this so you don't get hungry.
Okay, and I'll take these because it's supposed to be cold.
Question. What will the daughter take?
Listen again.
Will you take a water bottle with you?
No, there will be plenty of water provided.
Well, take this so you don't get hungry.
Okay, and I'll take these because it's supposed to be cold.
Question. What will the daughter take?
Question number 11.
Excuse me, where's the nearest bank?
There's one on the second block, next to the convenience store.
Which side of the street?
On the left, right before the post office.
Question. Where is the nearest bank?
Listen again.
Excuse me, where's the nearest bank?
There's one on the second block, next to the convenience store.
Which side of the street?
On the left, right before the post office.
Question. Where is the nearest bank?
これで第2問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第3問以降では聞き取る英語は1回流れます。第3問は問い12から問い17までの6問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 12.
Were you doing homework with your friends?
No, soccer practice ran late. We have a game coming up.
Oh, okay. By the way, I scheduled your dentist appointment for October 13th.
But that's the same day as the game.
Really? Then I'll reschedule it for the following week.
Thanks.
Question number 13.
You look so tired.
I walked up the stairs all the way here because the elevators are being repaired.
No, they are not. That's scheduled for next week.
You're joking. The notice said it would be Thursday.
That's right, but next Thursday.
Seriously? Well, at least I got some exercise.
Question number 14.
The screen on my smartphone is cracked, but it still works just fine.
Yes, but if any water gets in there, your phone will definitely die.
Repairing it would be too expensive for me.
Well, some recent models tend to have stronger screens. Maybe you should get one of those.
Question number 15.
You sure look pleased.
I am. Remember that great photo you took in France?
Of the Eiffel Tower? Sure.
Well, I sent it to a photo contest, and it won first prize.
You're kidding me. Do I get an award?
Not only that, but they are giving you a brand new camera too.
Question number 16.
My goodness, what happened to your face?
Don't worry, we were just getting ready for a Halloween party in the art club.
What a relief. I thought you were injured.
Really? I tried to make it look like I was in a horror film.
I see. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Question number 17.
Have you brushed your teeth?
No, not yet. I want to have a glass of milk after I get out of the bath.
Okay, well, hurry up and do it because it's almost bedtime. There won't be much time for me to read you a bedtime story.
Yes, Mom.
これで第3問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問。第4問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第4問 A。第4問 A は問い18から問い25の8問です。話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢から選びなさい。問い18から問い21の問題文と図を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 18 to 21.
100 high school students were asked this question. What kind of foreign food do you like to eat? They were given 6 choices and were allowed to pick more than one answer. Chinese was the most popular food on the list. The next most popular food was Korean, which was chosen by 56 people. Half as many people chose Italian. Mexican was the least popular food, and only a few more people said they liked Indian. Finally, 33 people said that they enjoyed Spanish food.
「次の問題に進みます。問い22から問い25の問題文と表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 22 to 25.
Tickets usually cost $50, but we can sell them at a discount. The discount rate depends on the time of the musical. All musicals that show before noon are $25. Musicals in the afternoon until 6 p.m. are $35. Any musical that shows after that goes for $40. The only musical that we cannot discount is the one at 10 in the morning, because that one is still so popular.
これで第4問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問 B。第4問 B は問い26の1問です。話を聞き、示された条件に最も合うものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つ選びなさい。状況と条件を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Question number 26. 1.
Come to Benchwarmers. It's a pity that they don't offer a student discount, but it's a short walk from your dormitory. I really like their hip-hop dance class. I go 3 evenings a week.
2.
Check out Cardio Nation. Did you see their ad in the student paper? They just opened a new branch by Central Station, and they're offering students an exclusive discount. They have daily dance classes from 4 to 9 p.m.
3.
I think Fitness Outlet is the best. Their dance lessons in the evening are so good. They have a range of discounts for students, depending on how often you go, and membership gives you access to their private parking lot.
4.
Go straight to Weight Up. You won't find any dancing there, but you'll see plenty of people lifting weights morning and evening. They have a super cheap student discount, and it's right near a bus stop.
これで第4問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第5問。第5問は問い27から問い33の7問です。最初に講義を聞き、問い27から問い32に答えなさい。次に続きを聞き、問い33に答えなさい。状況、ワークシート、問いおよび図表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 27 to 32.
The role of women in the American workforce has changed significantly since the beginning of the 20th century. At that time, most people thought a woman's role was in the home, taking care of children and household tasks. But as the so-called first wave of the women's movement began to grow, helping women gain the right to vote, attitudes started to change, and more women entered the labor force. Nevertheless, many women who chose to work expected to do so only until marriage. Statistics reveal that only 19% of single women and 1% of married women participated in the labor force in 1920. But those statistics fail to show that many of them produced goods and agricultural products at home to contribute to family businesses. Until the 1930s, many women had little education and could mostly find jobs in factories or as domestic workers. These jobs were often dirty or dangerous. Still, many considered marriage to be the conclusion of their careers. Not surprisingly, while 50% of single women were working in 1930, only 12% of married women were working. By the 1970s, however, many women had realized that they could both work and take care of family. More women pursued college and graduate degrees, expecting to work just as long as men. At the same time, new technologies contributed to an increased demand for office workers, and these jobs were increasingly taken on by women because these jobs were cleaner and safer. These workers performed tasks such as letter writing and filing. In 1970, 40% of married women were employed alongside 50% of single women.
第5問の音声がさらに流れます。
Question number 33.
Here's a graph based on 2019 U.S. labor data. The men's difference in rate among races is larger than that of women. For example, the rate of working Hispanic men is about 10% larger than that of working black men. What can we learn from all this?
これで第5問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問。第6問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第6問 A。第6問 A は問い34と問い35の2問です。2人の対話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 34 and 35.
What's that you're buying, Takashi?
It's just a bottle of water.
That's not really environmentally friendly, though.
Don't worry. It's a plastic bottle, so it's recyclable.
That's true, but it takes energy to recycle bottles. And manufacturing new bottles requires the use of chemicals from fossil fuels.
Good point. In that case, I'll just reuse this one.
That's not a good idea either. Plastic bottles like that one are made to be used once, and reusing them can cause chemicals to get into your water.
I didn't know that. So should we avoid plastic altogether?
No, not altogether. You can choose to buy reusable plastic bottles. I always carry one myself.
Then
you need to pay attention to the material. Reusable plastic bottles these days are just as safe to drink from as bottles made of glass or metal.
A glass bottle would break in my backpack.
Well, there's no perfect bottle. People say that metal bottles sometimes make drinks taste funny, while glass has no effect on the flavor.
I suppose I need to consider what's the best fit for me.
これで第6問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問 B。第6問 B は問い36と問い37の2問です。会話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから一つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 36 and 37.
What's the weather forecast for today?
Hey, Asuka. Who are you talking to?
Hi, Fred. I'm just getting the updated weather forecast from my phone.
Oh, are you using a voice assistant? I disable that function on my phone.
Why's that, Martin?
Well, Beth, I don't like the idea of someone or something always listening to what I'm saying.
I agree. One time I was talking to a friend about a certain video game, and then I started seeing ads for that video game on my phone.
Are you serious, Fred? That seems like an invasion of your privacy.
It can be, Aska. That's why it's your choice whether to use the voice assistant.
Well, I use it, and not just because it's convenient.
What do you mean, Beth?
Many people use voice assistants in situations where it's not safe to look at their phones, like while they're driving.
I didn't think about it in that way.
Don't tell me she's changed your opinion, Fred. I'm still against the use of voice assistants.
Actually, Beth made a really good point. I think they're important for some people, Martin.
I agree with you, Fred.
I'm not sure what to think now.
これで問題を聞く部分は終わりです。回答をやめてください。これからリスニングテストを始めます。この試験では聞き取る英語が2回流れる問題と1回流れる問題があります。第1問と第2問は2回、第3問から第6問は1回です。なお、選択肢は音声ではなく、すべて問題冊子に印刷されています。では始めます。4ページを開いてください。第1問。第1問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第1問 A。第1問 A は問1から問4までの4問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っているものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。
Question number 1.
Walter didn't thank me for my help. I won't help Walter write his essay again.
Listen again.
Walter didn't thank me for my help. I won't help Walter write his essay again.
Question number 2.
I'm not sure if I should buy this house. The yard looks too small.
Listen again.
I'm not sure if I should buy this house. The yard looks too small.
Question number 3.
While attending high school in Canada, Ken has decided to go to university there too.
Listen again.
While attending high school in Canada, Ken has decided to go to university there too.
Question number 4.
The store is far away. Do you want me to drive you there, Jim?
Listen again.
The store is far away. Do you want me to drive you there, Jim?
これで第1問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第1問 B。第1問 B は問5から問7までの3問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っている絵を4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 5.
Two people forgot to bring their umbrellas.
Listen again.
Two people forgot to bring their umbrellas.
Question number 6.
Beverly kept her hair long except for the hair around her eyes, which she had cut short.
Listen again.
Beverly kept her hair long except for the hair around her eyes, which she had cut short.
Question number 7.
The boy made a salad while the fish was cooking.
Listen again.
The boy made a salad while the fish was cooking.
「これで第1問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第2問。第2問は問い8から問い11までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話とそれについての問いを聞き、その答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 8.
Kim, which lamp do you want?
That tall one.
The one that has a switch on the base?
No, you pull down the string to turn it on and off.
Question. Which lamp will Kim buy?
Listen again.
Kim, which lamp do you want?
That tall one.
The one that has a switch on the base?
No, you pull down the string to turn it on and off.
Question. Which lamp will Kim buy?
Question number 9.
Will we need to water anything?
Not really. It just rained. But we will be digging.
Oh, so we need this.
No, that's too big. I need to hold it with one hand.
Question. Which tool will the woman use in the garden?
Listen again.
Will we need to water anything?
Not really. It just rained. But we will be digging.
Oh, so we need this.
No, that's too big. I need to hold it with one hand.
Question. Which tool will the woman use in the garden?
Question number 10.
Aren't you taking your computer?
I'll be walking around all day. This is fine.
Yeah, you can answer emails with that.
I will take these too because the airport might be noisy.
Question. What will the man take with him for the trip?
Listen again.
Aren't you taking your computer?
I'll be walking around all day. This is fine.
Yeah, you can answer emails with that.
I will take these too because the airport might be noisy.
Question. What will the man take with him for the trip?
Question number 11.
Excuse me, do you know where customer service is?
Over there, past the cash registers.
Next to the coffee shop?
Yes, across from the shopping carts.
Question. Where is the man going?
Listen again.
Excuse me, do you know where customer service is?
Over there, past the cash registers.
Next to the coffee shop?
Yes, across from the shopping carts.
Question. Where is the man going?
これで第2問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第3問以降では聞き取る英語は1回流れます。第3問は問い12から 問い17までの6問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 12.
Wow, these waves are really big today. I don't think I'm good enough to swim out there.
Oh, you don't know how to swim in the sea?
I do, but I haven't practiced in years.
Neither have I, but I'm going to swim.
Okay, but be careful. I'll stay here.
Question number 13.
Hey, Angela. Are you ready for the test tomorrow?
What? Mr. Polster, I thought it wasn't until Friday.
No, I reminded everyone about it in class last week.
Oh, no. I guess I'll have to study all night.
Just review your notes and you'll do well.
I hope so.
Question number 14.
Are you going to get fish and chips?
Yeah, they will be served quickly, but salad will be ready faster. I'm so hungry I need to eat something soon.
I had a big lunch, so I can wait. I'll just get a pizza.
I'll order a hamburger too.
Question number 15.
I think we should go see that new movie.
It seems pretty violent. I'd prefer something happy, like a love story.
There is a romantic comedy, but it shows earlier in the evening.
No problem. The theatre won't be crowded at that time.
Then we'll have dinner after the movie.
Question number 16.
I was late for work yesterday.
That's too bad. What happened?
An electrical problem stopped the train, and I got stuck on the train on my way to work.
I can't believe it. That's the third time it has happened this month.
I should have allowed myself more time to get to work.
Question number 17.
How do I handle angry customers?
First apologize, then find out how to help.
And if I can't solve the problem?
Send them to the manager. Sometimes they ask for their money back, but we don't do that.
I just want to hide when customers are rude.
Me too, but we shouldn't.
これで第3問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問。第4問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第4問 A。第4問 A は問い18から問い25の8問です。話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢から選びなさい。問い18から問い21の問題文と図を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 18 to 21.
An online survey asked high school students how they got to school. Students responded by selecting any one of the 5 choices: bicycle, bus, train, walk, and other. It was close between the top 2 choices, but train had a slight advantage over walk. 1/5 of students chose bicycle. These students may think that getting exercise and caring for the environment while saving time is important. That was double the percentage of students who selected bus, although many students do not have the option to use that service.
次の問題に進みます。問い22から問い25の問題文と表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 22 to 25.
You are responsible for protecting the plants in our experiment. The amount of anti-insect spray used at each location varies based on size. Locations larger than 4,000 square meters will receive 5 liters. If it is 2,000 to 4,000 square meters, use 4 liters. Locations under 2,000 square meters can use 2 liters of spray. Oh, there's one more thing. The locations marked with a star have pest problems and need double the normal amount of spray.
これで第4問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問 B。第4問 B は問い26の1問です。話を聞き、示された条件に最も合うものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つ選びなさい。状況と条件を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Question number 26. 1.
You can't beat my classic game day dip. You can make it with chicken or turkey. It never seems to run out, no matter how many people eat it. It can be eaten cold, so don't worry about keeping it warm.
2.
Since you're cooking for a group, make my Southern-style spicy rice. It is easy to make a huge amount, so everyone will get to enjoy the slow-cooked pork. I'm not sure about eating it at room temperature, but it should be fine.
3.
I make top-to-bottom stuffing all the time. It disappears fast, and at big family gatherings there are always people asking for more. You can eat it at any temperature, and it is filled with delicious vegetables.
4.
I love making wonderful white bean chili. Use ground beef and hot chili pepper, and it's the perfect dish to warm you up on a cold day. You can easily make a big pot of it for large groups.
これで第4問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第5問。第5問は問い27から問い33の7問です。最初に講義を聞き、問い27から問い32に答えなさい。次に続きを聞き、問い33に答えなさい。状況、ワークシート、問いおよび図表を今読みなさい。 では始めます。
Questions number 27 to 32.
Humans are social creatures. This is commonly understood, but many people do not consider the forces that lead to animal social behavior in nature. We see flocks of birds every day, but why do they act like that? Do animals get lonely, much like we do? Although it is difficult to assign emotions to animals, scientists have made many observations about the practical reasons for social behavior in the natural world. It seems that living in groups has a number of positive and negative consequences. The blackbird, for example, can be found in groups of over 1,000. Blackbirds can exchange information quickly. This allows them to protect each other from dangerous animals. This safety has a cost, though. Since larger groups of birds consume more food, individuals are more likely to fight with each other. Unlike the blackbird, the laughing dove forms smaller groups. The doves live in less crowded spaces, and therefore they are less stressed. They rarely have conflicts for food. However, since smaller groups of birds are slower to notice approaching danger, they are more likely to be attacked by predators. Of course, what is best for one species may not work for another. The social habits of birds and other animals provide insight into some patterns we see in human society, such as why many humans prefer living in rural rather than urban environments. When asked, rural residents often explain that they enjoy the close social bonds and lack of crime in the country. On the other hand, those who live in cities speak about the benefits of exchanging ideas with others and having access to resources that improve their lives. It seems that humans are not as different from animals as we think.
第5問の音声がさらに流れます。
Question number 33.
This graph shows how bird populations in North America have declined since 1970. Birds such as raptors and ducks are actually thriving thanks to habitat restoration and other conservation efforts. These birds also tend to live alone or in very small groups. What can we learn from all this?
これで第5問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問。第6問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第6問 A。第6問 A は問い34と問い35の2問です。2人の対話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから 一つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 34 and 35.
Hey, Sally. I have an extra ticket to the amusement park. Do you want to go with me this Saturday?
I wish I could, Taku, but I have a class on Saturday mornings now. It's terrible.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah. The weekend should be free for spending time with friends.
True, but if you had a weekday off instead, it'd give you a chance to get things done free of stress.
Really?
When I had Saturday classes last year, I used my free weekday to go grocery shopping and things like that.
Well, it is stressful having to do those tasks on Sunday.
In the middle of the day on a weekday, stores are less crowded, so it goes faster.
But I wouldn't like to spend my precious leisure time doing things like that.
You don't have to. I also went to a lot of tourist spots.
I guess there would be fewer people there, too.
Right.
I wonder if I should make my schedule so that I will have a free weekday next year.
I definitely suggest you do that.
これで第6問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問 B。第6問 B は問い36と問い37の2問です。会話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから一つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 36 and 37.
Beth, did you notice the new students in class today?
I did, Ray. I guess they live in the community around campus.
Right. The school started letting local senior residents attend lectures for free.
That's cool, Martin. They have wisdom to share.
I agree, Tina. But shouldn't we learn from their experience outside of class?
We do pay a lot of money to learn from the professors, not from them.
What's the problem with them being in class, Beth? Do they disrupt class?
Probably not. They generally behave better than students our age.
Even though they are polite, the professors pay attention to them, and that takes time away from us asking questions. What do you think, Tina?
A lot of people think different viewpoints, in particular those of senior citizens, will make class better.
I think it is the professors that determine the quality of classes.
No matter what, we should treat the seniors with respect.
That seems fair to me, Ray. And that means they should be charged tuition like everyone else.
That's right, Beth. The school is a business, and we are the customers. So students should get what they pay for.
これで問題を聞く部分は終わりです。回答をやめてください。これからリスニングテストを始めます。この試験では聞き取る英語を2回流す問題と1回だけ流す問題があります。なお、選択肢は音声ではなく すべて問題冊子に印刷されています。4ページを開いてください。第1問。第1問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第1問 A。第1問 A は問い1から問い4までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて聞こえてくる英文の内容に最も近い意味のものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。聞き取る英文は2回流します。では始めます。
Question number 1.
When I turned in my essay today, my teacher told me the deadline was next week.
Listen again.
When I turned in my essay today, my teacher told me the deadline was next week.
Question number 2.
Carly was pouring orange juice into a glass, but it spilled onto her brother's pants.
Listen again.
Carly was pouring orange juice into a glass, but it spilled onto her brother's pants.
Question number 3.
I never imagined my painting would be displayed on a wall in a museum.
Listen again.
I never imagined my painting would be displayed on a wall in a museum.
Question number 4.
I bought a shirt at that famous department store, but the first time I wore it, a button fell off.
Listen again.
I bought a shirt at that famous department store, but the first time I wore it, a button fell off.
これで第1問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第1問 B。第1問 B は問い1から問い3までの3問です。それぞれの問いについて聞こえてくる英文の内容に最も近い絵を4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。聞き取る英文は2回流します。では始めます。
Question number 1.
She didn't get home from work in time to receive the package that was delivered.
Listen again.
She didn't get home from work in time to receive the package that was delivered.
Question number 2.
He realized that he should have asked for help carrying the stack of plates.
Listen again.
He realized that he should have asked for help carrying the stack of plates.
Question number 3.
He got on the train just as the doors closed behind him.
Listen again.
He got on the train just as the doors closed behind him.
これで第1問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第2問。第2問は問い1から問い4までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話とそれについての問いを聞き、その答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから 一つずつ選びなさい。聞き取る対話と問いは2回流します。では始めます。
Question number 1.
How about right in front?
No, that will hurt my neck. Let's sit somewhere in the back.
That's too far from the screen. Somewhere in between?
Okay, but not near the entrance.
Question. Where will the two people sit in the movie theatre?
Listen again.
How about right in front?
No, that will hurt my neck. Let's sit somewhere in the back.
That's too far from the screen. Somewhere in between?
Okay, but not near the entrance.
Question. Where will the two people sit in the movie theatre?
Question number 2.
Did many girls win their chess matches?
Yes. The only day more boys won was Monday.
Did many people watch them online?
Yes. More people watched toward the end of the week.
Question. Which graph represents the chess tournament?
Listen again.
Did many girls win their chess matches?
Yes. The only day more boys won was Monday.
Did many people watch them online?
Yes. More people watched toward the end of the week.
Question. Which graph represents the chess tournament?
Question number 3.
These will be great. They're the latest fashion.
But won't your toes get cold?
No, I'm talking about these shoes here with the stripes.
Oh, those are really expensive.
Question. Which shoes are the speakers talking about?
Listen again.
These will be great. They're the latest fashion.
But won't your toes get cold?
No, I'm talking about these shoes here with the stripes.
Oh, those are really expensive.
Question. Which shoes are the speakers talking about?
Question number 4.
Does she like animals?
She says she's not very good with living things.
How about something she can eat?
Oh, yeah. That's much better than a game or flowers.
Question. Which is the best gift for the man's friend?
Listen again.
Does she like animals?
She says she's not very good with living things.
How about something she can eat?
Oh, yeah. That's much better than a game or flowers.
Question. Which is the best gift for the man's friend?
これで第2問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第3問。第3問は問い1から問い4までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。聞き取る対話は1回流します。では始めます。
Question number 1.
What took you so long? Did you get stuck in traffic?
I'm sorry. I had to take my son to see the doctor.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I was afraid you might miss your presentation.
I ran all the way from the train station to get here.
Question number 2.
Are there any tables available now?
I'm sorry, but there's an hour wait. Would you like takeout instead?
No, that's okay. I'll walk around the local market and then come back.
Okay. If it gets too cold out, feel free to wait in our indoor waiting area.
Question number 3.
What do you think about the picture I'm painting?
I like the bright colors you chose, but...
The trees are strange shapes, right? I had trouble with those.
No, they're fine. It's the mountains. A smaller brush would help you improve them.
Really? I thought those came out well.
Question number 4.
This is their best work, I think.
Are you kidding? It doesn't sound at all like their usual rock.
You're right, but they must have done that on purpose. They always say they want to try something new.
Well, I don't think I'm going to see their live concerts anymore.
これで第3問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問。第4問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第4問 A。第4問 A は問い1、問い2の2問です。話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから選びなさい。聞き取る英語は1回流します。では始めます。
Question number 1.
Last Saturday, I was in my room studying for an important test when my father called me downstairs. I walked into the dining room and saw a cake with candles on the table. It was my little sister's birthday. I had totally forgotten and hadn't even gotten her anything. That's why I was surprised when my sister gave me a big hug and thanked me for her new backpack. Later that night, my father came into my room. He said, "You've been studying so hard that I got your sister a present for you." I was so grateful for his support that I started to cry.
Question number 2.
This is the list of rented items that are overdue. Could you help me fill in the fee column? The fees depend on the type of rented item. Overdue books are $1 per day. Overdue DVDs are $2 per day. Both books and DVDs have a maximum fee of $12. Overdue musical instruments are $3 per day, but the maximum overdue fee is much higher. It's $60.
これで第4問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問 B。第4問 B は問い1の1問です。4人の説明を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから選びなさい。メモを取るのに下の表を使っても構いません。状況、条件および問いが問題冊子に書かれているので読みなさい。聞き取る英語は1回流します。では始めます。
Question number 1.
1. Join the cooking circle. You may be surprised to hear how much exercise we get, but we walk to a lot of universities around the city to meet with other cooking groups. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
2.
You'll love the movie circle. If you're looking for an exercise club, this isn't it. We meet every day to watch and discuss movies, so you can attend whenever you like. Occasionally, students from other schools come to show their student films.
3.
Why don't you join the Outdoors Club? I think we're one of the most physically fit groups on campus because of all of the different activities we do. We spend a lot of time together every day, except Friday. My only complaint is that we never meet anyone else.
4.
You'll definitely want to try the soccer club. We play against teams from other universities a few times each month, and we're pretty competitive. We have to practice 6 times a week, so you'll need to make room in your schedule.
これで第4問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第5問。第5問は問い1、A から C と問い2の2問です。講義を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから選びなさい。状況と問いが問題冊子に書かれているので読みなさい。聞き取る英語は1回流します。では始めます。
Questions number 1A, 1B, and 1C.
Have you ever heard of a cashless society? It can be simply defined as a society where you pay digitally instead of with bills or coins. The world is going cashless. For example, 96% of transactions in South Korea are cashless. Japan is far behind, but by 2025, its government aims to double this rate to 40%, which is the global average today. Going cashless has both advantages and disadvantages. It makes sense for companies to go cashless to increase efficiency in business because making cash payments is time-consuming. Cashless payments could also become an effective means to prevent crime. If payments are recorded digitally, it is possible to view where money goes and how it's spent. However, some consumers show resistance because every payment online can be traced and its information can be stolen to make money illegally. Physical money, or coins and bills, is hard to trace. It doesn't provide information on who makes that payment. On the other hand, when cash is stolen, it's basically gone. In that sense, cashlessness plays a role in reducing the risks of money being stolen, and the concept of cashlessness has no demerits to ensuring safety. Going cashless affects our spending habits as well. People have an emotional attachment to physical money, so they often hesitate to spend a large amount of money when paying in cash. Meanwhile, we tend to overspend when we pay with digital money. While going cashless has advantages, it comes with a price. Under these circumstances, it might take some time for a totally cashless society to take root.
Question number 2.
Let's look at the graph below. Before 2019, the number of cashless transactions was highest in North America, but the trends are shifting. That number in Europe and emerging Asia is growing. Now, what can we learn from all this?
これで第5問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問。第6問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第6問 A。第6問 A は問1、問2の2問です。2人の対話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。聞き取る対話は1回流します。では始めます。
Questions number 1 and 2.
3 hours of math homework today. Can you believe it, Satoshi?
Well, Jill, we have a big test coming up, so...
Don't tell me you're enjoying this.
I wouldn't say that, but when I work on the homework, I know clearly what I need to focus on. Anyway, I thought you liked math.
I used to. It always felt like a game, like a fun puzzle.
You don't like puzzles anymore?
I don't like being forced to do puzzles for hours at a time.
But it'll be fun to find out what to do in order to fill in the missing pieces.
Not for me. It actually hurts my motivation to study. The same thing happened in our chemistry class.
Sorry to hear that. Anyway, let's hurry up and finish this homework.
これで第6問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問 B。第6問 B は問1、問2の2問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから選びなさい。状況と問いが問題冊子に書かれているので読みなさい。聞き取る英語は1回流します。では始めます。
Questions number 1 and 2.
Thank you, Professor Brown. If I understand correctly, research shows that homework isn't very helpful. Is that right?
Not exactly. On the one hand, you have countries like Finland, where there's almost no homework. Finland is consistently one of the top 10 performers on PISA, an international assessment of the skills and knowledge of 15-year-olds.
I see. And on the other hand?
Homework does improve educational outcomes in some situations. It just depends on how it's applied.
Okay, let's talk to the audience. Go ahead.
I'm Ellie. Student performance is one thing, but student well-being is something else entirely. Frankly speaking, I think eliminating homework will let students sleep and have more fun, improving their overall happiness.
That may be true in that respect. China, which ranked number 1 on the 2018 PISA test, assigns lots of homework, but students there report being less satisfied than students in Finland.
Grades certainly aren't everything. Let's talk to this gentleman in front.
Yeah, I'm Ted. In my school, homework is entirely voluntary, and I think it's great.
Tell us more about it.
Well, I do only as much as I want, and I can turn it in to get feedback from my teacher. I tend to do the homework I enjoy and the homework I know will help me improve.
That sounds nice, but we can't really call that homework because, by definition, homework is required.
Good point. Let's move on to another comment.
これで問題を聞く部分はすべて終わりです。回答をやめてください。
これからリスニングテストを始めます。この試験では聞き取る英語が2回流れる問題と1回流れる問題があります。第1問と第2問は2回、第3問から第6問は1回です。なお選択肢は音声ではなくすべて問題冊子に印刷されています。では始めます。4ページを開いてください。第1問。第1問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第1問 A。第1問 A は問1から問4までの4問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っているものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。
Question number 1.
There weren't very many people on the bus, so I sat down.
Listen again.
There weren't very many people on the bus, so I sat down.
Question number 2.
Susan, I left my phone at home. Wait here. I'll be back.
Listen again.
Susan, I left my phone at home. Wait here. I'll be back.
Question number 3.
I didn't lose my map of London. I've just found it in my suitcase.
Listen again.
I didn't lose my map of London. I've just found it in my suitcase.
Question number 4.
Claire usually meets Thomas for lunch on Fridays, but she's too busy this week.
Listen again.
Claire usually meets Thomas for lunch on Fridays, but she's too busy this week.
これで第1問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第1問 B。第1問 B は問い5から問い7までの3問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っている絵を4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 5.
Kathy ate 2 pieces, and John ate everything else, so nothing's left.
Listen again.
Kathy ate 2 pieces, and John ate everything else, so nothing's left.
Question number 6.
Look at that bird on the lake. It's under the tree.
Listen again.
Look at that bird on the lake. It's under the tree.
Question number 7.
I prefer this one. There's no belt, and it's longer.
Listen again.
I prefer this one. There's no belt, and it's longer.
これで第1問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第2問。第2問は問い8から問い11までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話とそれについての問いを聞き、その答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 8.
Oh, I forgot. Where should these towels go?
In the basket on the bottom shelf.
The one beside the bottles?
No, the other one.
Question. Where should the woman put the towels?
Listen again.
Oh, I forgot. Where should these towels go?
In the basket on the bottom shelf.
The one beside the bottles?
No, the other one.
Question. Where should the woman put the towels?
Question number 9.
Are you ready to order, sir?
Yes, I'd like the fried noodle set.
Certainly. Would you like rice with that?
Well, it comes with 2 side dishes, so that's enough.
Question. What did the man order?
Listen again.
Are you ready to order, sir?
Yes, I'd like the fried noodle set.
Certainly. Would you like rice with that?
Well, it comes with 2 side dishes, so that's enough.
Question. What did the man order?
Question number 10.
Can I put this shirt in the dryer?
No. Look at the square symbol. It's crossed out.
Do I have to iron it?
Well, this symbol shows that you can.
Question. Which picture shows what they are looking at?
Listen again.
Can I put this shirt in the dryer?
No. Look at the square symbol. It's crossed out.
Do I have to iron it?
Well, this symbol shows that you can.
Question. Which picture shows what they are looking at?
Question number 11.
I'd rather not sit near the exit.
But not too near the screen either.
Isn't the sound better at the back?
Do you think so? Let's sit there then.
Question. Which seats will the speakers choose?
Listen again.
I'd rather not sit near the exit.
But not too near the screen either.
Isn't the sound better at the back?
Do you think so? Let's sit there then.
Question. Which seats will the speakers choose?
これで第2問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第3問以降では聞き取る英語は1回流れます。第3問は問い12から問い17までの6問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 12.
It's just about to rain.
Then I'm leaving right now, so I won't get wet.
You can't get to the train station before it starts raining.
I think I can.
Well, the rain won't last long anyway. I'm waiting here.
Once it starts, I don't think it'll stop that soon. Question number 13. The doctor says I need to come back in 2 weeks.
The first available appointment is March 2nd at 5. How's that?
I'm afraid that's no good. How about the next day?
There are openings at 11:30 and 4. Which is better?
I guess I'll come in the morning. Question number 14.
That's a nice handbag. Where did you get it?
At the new department store.
I want to buy one just like that for my mother's birthday.
Actually, I'm going there with my sister tomorrow to find a shoulder bag for my aunt.
Can I go with you?
Of course.
Question number 15.
How do I get to the museum?
You mean the new City Museum?
Yeah, the one featuring American art.
That museum displays works from Asia, not from America.
Really? I saw American art on their website once.
That was a temporary exhibit, on loan from another museum.
Too bad.
Question number 16.
Hey, I can't log in.
Did you put in the right password?
Yes, I did. I retyped it several times.
And is your username correct?
I think so. It's my student number, isn't it?
Yes, but is that your student number?
Uh-oh. I entered 2 zeros instead of 1.
Question number 17.
How was the concert yesterday?
Well, I enjoyed the performance a lot, but the concert only lasted an hour.
Oh, that's kind of short. How much did you pay?
About 10,000 yen.
Wow, that's a lot. Do you think it was worth that much?
No, not really.
これで第3問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問。第4問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第4問 A。第4問 A は問い18から問い25の8問です。話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢から選びなさい。問い18から問い21の問題文と図を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 18 to 21.
I always enjoy the holidays. One of my happiest memories is about a snowy night just before Christmas. As the hall clock struck 9, there was a loud knock at the door. Who could it be? We wondered. My father went to the door, and in a surprised voice we heard, "Oh my, look who's here." We all ran to the hall, and there was my favorite uncle with his arms full of gifts. He surprised us with a visit. Then he helped us decorate our Christmas tree. We had so much fun.
「次の問題に進みます。問い22から問い25の問題文と表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 22 to 25.
Here are all the items that were donated last week. Please help me sort them into the proper boxes. First, summer clothes go into box 1, whether they are for men or for women. In the same way, all winter clothes for men and women go into box 2. Box 3 is for children's clothes, regardless of the season they're worn in. Shoes and bags should be put into box 4. All other items go into box 5.
これで第4問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問 B。第4問 B は問い26の1問です。話を聞き、示された条件に最も合うものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つ選びなさい。状況と条件を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Question number 26. 1. There are so many books to choose from, but one I think would be good is a science fiction novel, Exploring Space and Beyond, that was published last month. It can be read in one sitting because it's just 150 pages long. 2.
I read a review online about a book that was published earlier this year, titled Farming as a Family. It's a true story about a man who decided to move with his family to the countryside to farm. It's an easy read, around 200 pages.
3.
I know a really good autobiography called My Life as a Pop Star. It's 300 pages in length. I think it would be an interesting discussion topic for our group. I learned a lot when I read it several years ago.
4.
I heard about a new book, Winning at the Olympics. It features Olympic athletes who won medals. It has so many interesting photographs and some really amazing true-life stories. It's 275 pages long.
これで第4問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第5問。第5問は問い27から問い33の7問です。最初に講義を聞き、問い27から問い32に答えなさい。次に続きを聞き、問い33に答えなさい。状況、ワークシート、問い及び図表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 27 to 32.
Today I'll introduce a recent work model based on gig work. Do you know this term? This model utilizes the spread of smartphones and the Internet. It enables businesses to connect with and hire freelance workers through digital platforms. These workers are called gig workers, who do individual jobs, or gigs, on short-term contracts. Let's look at some benefits of the gig work model. This model is attractive to companies because they can save on operating costs and they can easily hire a more skilled workforce through digital platforms. The workers have the opportunity to control the numbers and types of projects according to their preferences, with the freedom to choose their schedule and workload. However, their income can be unstable because it is based on individual payments instead of a regular salary. The gig work model is expanding to include various types of work. It has become common for local service jobs such as taxi and delivery drivers. There is now increasing demand for highly specialized project work, not only domestically, but also internationally. For example, a company that needs help with its advertising can hire international consultants who work remotely in different countries. In fact, a large number of U.S. companies are already taking advantage of digital platforms to employ an international workforce. The gig work model is challenging us to rethink the concepts of permanent employment and full-time and part-time work. Working on a contract basis for multiple companies may give gig workers additional income while maintaining their work-life balance. As more and more people enter the gig job market, this work model will undoubtedly expand as a work model for future generations.
第5問の音声がさらに流れます。
Question number 33.
The growing effects of gig work on employment and markets differ regionally. Look at the two graphs containing data from the major English language online labor platforms. They show the top 5 countries in terms of percentages of all gig employers and gig employees. What trend can we see here?
これで第5問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問。第6問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第6問 A。第6問 A は問い34と問い35の2問です。2人の対話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 34 and 35.
Oh no, I'm out of butter.
What are you making, Julia?
I was going to make an omelet.
How about using olive oil instead?
But, Tom, the recipe says to use butter.
Why don't you just change the recipe?
I don't like cooking that way.
I just throw together whatever is in the refrigerator. For me, cooking is a creative act.
Not for me. I need to follow a recipe.
I like to think about how the ingredients will combine.
I don't have to think about it if I follow a recipe precisely. I use measuring spoons, a measuring cup, and a step-by-step recipe. You like my food, don't you?
Absolutely. Your beef stew is especially delicious.
See? There is something to be said for sticking to a plan. And without butter, I cannot make an omelet.
Okay. So what are you going to do with those eggs?
How about boiled eggs? Where's the recipe?
「これで第6問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問 B。第6問 B は問い36と問い37の2問です。会話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。 状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 36 and 37.
Hey, Brian, look at that beautiful red coral necklace. Ooh, expensive.
Anne, red coral is endangered. They shouldn't be selling that.
So, how are they going to make money?
There are lots of ways to do that, if we consider ecotourism.
Yeah, ecotourism. What do you think, Donna?
Well, Anne, ecotourism supports the local economy in a good way, while protecting the environment.
Right. So we shouldn't buy coral. It'll become extinct.
Oh, come on, Brian. How about the people relying on the coral reefs?
But Anne, those coral reefs take millions of years to regrow. We should support more sustainable ways to make money.
Hey, Hiro, didn't you buy some photos of coral reefs?
Yeah, taken by a local photographer. They are beautiful.
That's ecotourism. We shouldn't impact the environment so much.
But that's not enough to support people relying on coral reefs for income.
Hiro has a point. They should find other ways to make money while still preserving the reefs.
I'm not sure if we are in a position to tell them how they should make their money.
Anne's right. Selling coral is their local tradition. We should respect that.
But at the expense of the environment, Hiro?
The environment is important, but if we protect it, I don't think the economy is supported.
Anyway, we're on vacation. It's a nice day.
Let's hit the beach.
これで問題を聞く部分は終わりです。この後は監督者の回答やめの指示があるまで回答を続けることができます。では、イヤホンを耳から外し、静かに机の上に置いてください。これからリスニングテストを始めます。この試験では、聞き取る英語が2回流れる問題と1回流れる問題があります。第1問と第2問は2回、第3問から第6問は1回です。なお選択肢は音声ではなく、すべて問題冊子に印刷されています。では始めます。4ページを開いてください。第1問。第1問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第1問 A。第1問 A は問い1から問い4までの4問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っているものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。
Question number 1.
Can I have some more juice? I'm still thirsty.
Listen again.
Can I have some more juice? I'm still thirsty.
Question number 2.
Where can we go this weekend? Ah, I know. How about Sunset Beach?
Listen again.
Where can we go this weekend? Ah, I know. How about Sunset Beach?
Question number 3.
To start working in Hiroshima next week, Yuji moved from Chiba the day after graduation.
Listen again.
To start working in Hiroshima next week, Yuji moved from Chiba the day after graduation.
Question number 4.
I won't give David any more ice cream today. I gave him some after lunch.
Listen again.
I won't give David any more ice cream today. I gave him some after lunch.
これで第1問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第1問 B。第1問 B は問い5から問い7までの3問です。英語を聞き、それぞれの内容と最もよく合っている絵を4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 5.
Almost everyone at the bus stop is wearing a hat.
Listen again.
Almost everyone at the bus stop is wearing a hat.
Question number 6.
Nancy already has a lot of striped t-shirts and animal t-shirts. Now she's buying another design.
Listen again.
Nancy already has a lot of striped t-shirts and animal t-shirts. Now she's buying another design.
Question number 7.
The girl's mother is painting a picture of herself.
Listen again.
The girl's mother is painting a picture of herself.
これで第1問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第2問。第2問は問い8から問い11までの4問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話とそれについての問いを聞き、その答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 8.
Maria, let me get your water bottle.
Okay, mine has a cup on the top.
Does it have a big handle on the side?
No, but it has a strap.
Question. Which water bottle is Maria's? Listen again.
Maria, let me get your water bottle.
Okay, mine has a cup on the top.
Does it have a big handle on the side?
No, but it has a strap.
Question. Which water bottle is Maria's? Question number 9.
What about this animal one?
It's cute, but robots should be able to do more.
That's right. Like the one that can clean the house.
Exactly. That's the best.
Question. Which robot will the man most likely vote for? Listen again.
What about this animal one?
It's cute, but robots should be able to do more.
That's right. Like the one that can clean the house.
Exactly. That's the best.
Question. Which robot will the man most likely vote for? Question number 10.
Don't you need garbage bags?
No, they'll be provided. But maybe I'll need these.
Right. You could get pretty dirty.
And it's sunny today, so I should take this too.
Question. What will the daughter take? Listen again.
Don't you need garbage bags?
No, they'll be provided. But maybe I'll need these.
Right. You could get pretty dirty.
And it's sunny today, so I should take this too.
Question. What will the daughter take? Question number 11.
Excuse me, where's the elevator?
Down there, next to the lockers across from the restrooms.
Is it all the way at the end?
That's right, just before the stairs.
Question. Where is the elevator? Listen again.
Excuse me, where's the elevator?
Down there, next to the lockers across from the restrooms.
Is it all the way at the end?
That's right, just before the stairs.
Question. Where is the elevator?
これで第2問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第3問以降では、聞き取る英語は1回流れます。第3問は問い12から問い17までの6問です。それぞれの問いについて対話の場面が日本語で書かれています。対話を聞き、問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。では始めます。
Question number 12. Hello, Tina. What are you doing these days?
Hi, Mr. Corby. I'm busy rehearsing for a musical.
Really? When's the performance?
It's April 14th at 3. Please come.
I'd love to. Oh, no, wait. There's a teachers' meeting that day, and I can't miss it. But good luck.
Thanks.
Question number 13. Where do these boxes go?
Put them on the shelf in the back, and then put the cans in front of them, because we'll use the cans first.
How about these bags of flour and sugar?
Oh, just leave them on the counter. I'll put them in the containers later.
Question number 14.
I didn't know the meeting was canceled. Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't you see my email?
No, did you send me one?
I sure did. Can you check again?
Just a minute. There's definitely no email from you.
Uh-oh. I must have sent it to the wrong person. Question number 15.
I've decided to visit you next March.
Great. That's a good time. The weather should be much warmer by then.
That's good to hear. I hope it's not too early for the cherry blossoms.
Well, you never know exactly when they will bloom, but the weather will be nice.
Question number 16.
Hey, did you get a ticket for tomorrow's baseball game?
Don't ask.
Oh no, you didn't? What happened?
Well, when I tried to buy one yesterday, they were already sold out. I knew I should have tried to get it earlier.
I see. Now I understand why you're upset.
Question number 17.
Look! That's the famous actor, the one who played the Prime Minister in that film last year. I can't remember his name.
You mean Kenneth Miller?
Yes. Isn't that him over there?
I don't think so. Kenneth Miller would look a little older.
Oh, you're right. That's not him.
これで 第3問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問。第4問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第4問 A。第4問 A は問い18から問い25の8問です。話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢から選びなさい。問い18から問い21の問題文と図を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 18 to 21.
100 university students were asked this question. How do you spend most of your time outside of school? They were asked to select only one item from 5 choices: going out with friends, playing online games, studying, working part-time, and other. The most popular selection was going out with friends, with 30% choosing this category. Exactly half that percentage of students selected working part-time. Playing online games received a quarter of all the votes. The third most selected category was studying, which came after playing online games.
「次の問題に進みます。問い22から問い25の問題文と表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 22 to 25.
We've discounted some DVD titles. Basically, the discount rate depends on their release date. The price of any title released in the year 2000 and before is reduced 30%. Titles that were released between 2001 and 2010 are 20% off. Anything released more recently than that isn't discounted. Oh, there's one more thing. The titles with a star are only 10% off regardless of their release date because they are popular.
これで第4問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第4問 B。第4問 B は問い26の1問です。話を聞き、示された条件に最も合うものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つ選びなさい。状況と条件を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Question number 26. 1.
I love. It's really funny you should say that. I don't know why it's not higher in the rankings. I've seen a lot of musicals, but none of them beats this one. It's pretty serious, but it does have one really funny part. It's performed only on weekdays.
2.
You'll enjoy My Darling, Don't Make Me Laugh. I laughed the whole time. It's only been running for a month, but already has very high ticket sales. Actually, that's why they started performing it on weekends, too.
3.
If you like comedies, I recommend Sam and Keith's Laugh Out Loud Adventure. My friend said it was very good. I've seen some good reviews about it too, but plan carefully because it's only on at the weekend.
4.
Since you're visiting New York, don't miss You Put the Fun in Funny. It's a romance with a few comedy scenes. For some reason, it hasn't had very good ticket sales. It's staged every day of the week.
「これで第4問 B は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第5問。第5問は問い27から問い33の7問です。最初に講義を聞き、問い27から問い32に答えなさい。次に続きを聞き、問い33に答えなさい。状況、ワークシート、問い及び図表を今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 27 to 32. What is happiness? Can we be happy and promote sustainable development? Since 2012, the World Happiness Report has been issued by a United Nations organization to develop new approaches to economic sustainability for the sake of happiness and well-being. The reports show that Scandinavian countries are consistently ranked as the happiest societies on Earth. But what makes them so happy? In Denmark, for example, leisure time is often spent with others. That kind of environment makes Danish people happy, thanks to a tradition called hygge, spelled H-Y-G-G-E. Hygge means coziness or comfort, and describes the feeling of being loved. This word became well known worldwide in 2016 as an interpretation of mindfulness or wellness. Now, hygge is at risk of being commercialized. But hygge is not about the material things we see in popular images, like candlelit rooms and cozy bedrooms with hand-knit blankets. Real hygge happens anywhere, in public or in private, indoors or outdoors, with or without candles. The main point of hygge is to live a life connected with loved ones, while making ordinary essential tasks meaningful and joyful. Perhaps Danish people are better at appreciating the small hygge things in life because they have no worries about basic necessities. Danish people willingly pay from 30 to 50% of their income in tax. These high taxes pay for a good welfare system that provides free health care and education. Once basic needs are met, more money doesn't guarantee more happiness. While money and material goods seem to be highly valued in some countries, like the U.S., people in Denmark place more value on socializing. Nevertheless, Denmark has above-average productivity according to the OECD.
第5問の音声がさらに流れます。
Question number 33. Here's a graph based on OECD data. People in Denmark value private life over work, but it doesn't mean they produce less. The OECD found that beyond a certain number of hours, working more overtime led to lower productivity. What do you think?
これで第5問は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問。第6問は A と B の2つの部分に分かれています。第6問 A。第6問 A は問い34と問い35の2問です。2人の対話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを4つの選択肢、1から4のうちから1つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 34 and 35.
Are you all right, Sho? What's wrong?
Hey, Jane. It turns out a native French-speaking host family was not available for my study abroad program in France.
So you chose a host family instead of the dormitory, huh?
Not yet. I was hoping for a native French-speaking family.
Why?
Well, I wanted to experience real spoken French.
Sho, there are many varieties of French.
I guess. But with a native French-speaking host family, I thought I could experience real language and real French culture.
What's real, anyway? France is diverse. Staying with a multilingual family could give you a genuine feel of what France actually is.
You're right. But I still have the option of having a native speaker as a roommate.
In the dormitory? That might work. But I heard one student got a roommate who was a native French speaker and they never talked.
Oh, no.
Yes, and another student got a non-native French-speaking roommate who was really friendly.
Maybe it doesn't matter if my roommate is a native speaker or not.
The same applies to a host family.
これで第6問 A は終わりです。次の問題に進みます。第6問 B。第6問 B は問い36と問い37の2問です。会話を聞き、それぞれの問いの答えとして最も適切なものを選択肢のうちから一つずつ選びなさい。状況と問いを今読みなさい。では始めます。
Questions number 36 and 37.
Hey, Kate, you dropped your receipt. Here.
Thanks, Yasuko. It's so huge for a bag of chips. What a waste of paper.
Yeah, but look at all the discount coupons. You can use them next time you're in the store, Kate.
Seriously, Luke? Do you actually use those? It's so wasteful. Also, receipts might contain harmful chemicals, right, Michael?
Yeah, and that could mean they aren't recyclable.
See? We should prohibit paper receipts.
I recently heard one city in the U.S. might ban paper receipts by 2022.
Really, Yasuko? But how would that work? I need paper receipts as proof of purchase.
Right. I agree. What if I want to return something for a refund?
If this becomes law, Michael, shops will issue digital receipts via email instead of paper ones.
Great!
Really? Are you okay with giving your private email address to strangers?
Well, yes.
Anyway, paper receipts are safer, and more people would rather have them.
I don't know what to think, Luke. You could request a paper receipt, I guess.
No way. There should be no paper option.
Luke's right. I still prefer paper receipts.
これで問題を聞く部分は終わりです。この後は監督者の回答やめの指示があるまで回答を続けることができます。では、イヤホンを耳から外し、静かに机の上に置いてください。